Do you see now the difference in our power?
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about everything that happened for Tekken 8 Season 2 at EVO. I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos trying to break down everything Season 2, players' reaction to all of it. Now is a good time to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you want to be caught up with everything that's happening. There is a lot. But for this video, let's focus. There's a lot of new things that was announced, a lot of new things that happened, and I just want to tell you everything quickly as possible. So starting off with number one, you have the new update which comes out on May 13th, and this is said to fix rank and also heat. Now, the patch notes will be released at the same time as the update, during the maintenance, because they want players to be able to go into practice mode, test out the new update while they're waiting for the servers to come back up. When those patch notes drop, I will make a video about it, so subscribe, stay tuned. Now, one thing they did say about the rank load time specifically is that the rank reset messed it all up. They had it set to where, depending on what character you picked and what rank that character was, you will find an opponent that way. But with the rank reset, and then also with a lot of people leaving the game, there's just not that many people to search for, especially once you start to climb up in ranks. I will make another video talking about the details of this, but let's keep going for now. The next thing that they're going to do is future updates afterwards. After this May update, they said that there is multiple others. We know there's one in June. They said they'll do multiple different hot fixes if need be. They're really trying to just explain and express to the players that they're dedicated to fixing the game. I mean, if you guys didn't hear, they changed their whole entire development team. The new team, which was making all these bugs and mistakes, get those guys out of there. They have their old team, the one that kind of made all the Tekkens prior. Those guys are back in charge and they're back making the game, and that's the promise they're making to make the game better. So we'll see what those future updates are when they happen, but let's keep going. Now, as for new shop skins, they have a cyber weapon phantom pack. This looks a lot like Kunimitsu's default outfit, but there's a male and female version, and it's going to work like all the other outfits. You're going to have to pay for it. Maybe you'll be able to customize the individual pieces, or maybe it will be an entire set. They also have classic skins returning. This is something I've been talking about a lot. Where is Dragunov? In my opinion, they kind of missed their heyday. Dragunov was the most played character in season 1, and now he's fallen off. And now they decide to put his Tekken 5 outfit into the game. Talk about missing the mark. But they're putting Dragunov outfit into the game, and they're also putting the bears. Now, the fact that they are highlighting this, I don't know if they're going to put more characters in there, but we'll just have to wait and see how many legacy skins are showing up. Because, I mean, they're taking a long time. Kazuya and Jin still only got one. And I believe there's other characters who still may not have one. So I just would like to see them pick up the pace a little bit with some of the classic skins, because at this pace we're never going to get purple suit Kazuya. Now, the next thing is the PacMan Stage. This is a redesign of Tekken 7's stage geometric plane, but the twist this time around is that it has 2 floors. One of those floors is obviously a floor break, and then the second floor has 5 floor blasts scattered throughout. I don't think you will be able to activate all 5 of these floor blasts in one combo. I think the developers are going to implement some limitation to not allow that to happen, but we will have to see. The stage looks really cool. I do feel like a little salty that they're reusing geometric plane, but they did such a good job with designing it, the sound, the visuals of it, to where I'll go ahead and give it a pass. Also, with the Pac-Man stuff, they're giving out free effects, free items, and also like free t-shirts, free Tekken ball stuff. They're doing a lot of Pac-Man themed stuff. Some of it's paid for, like the stage, but then some of it, most of it, is free. Now, they're also doing a Fight Pass 6. In that Fight Pass 6, we know there is some Pac-Man related items in there. We don't know how much, and we also don't know the full contents of it. Some stuff from Tekken 7, some stuff new, some stuff Pac-Man. That's probably what to be expected. Now, as for new modes, this is something that people have been talking a lot about. We have another new one, kinda. It's the Ghost Showdown. This is the arena that they showed off in the Tekken Talk, where it will be in the middle of the Tekken Lounge, and you could basically pit your ghosts against your friend's ghosts, and you could just see 2 ghosts go at it, and which which one win. I know the ghost is something that's very controversial, very forgettable, but the reason why the developers are doing this because you can learn a lot from watching yourself play. I mean, when I started to get really good at Tekken is when I became a content creator and I started looking at hours upon hours of my own matches. That's when I started to know patterns, flaws, and mistakes and was able to correct it. And that's the true intentions of the ghost. But with the ghost being so bad in terms of skill, players kind of feel like there's nothing to learn there. But maybe if you could put your ghost against a friend ghost, there will be that fun factor that incentivizes you to go there. Now, another thing about Kuma and Panda, the bears, this update seems to be a lot about them. The developers are pushing these characters and trying to make them more popular, not only in power, but also in fun. You have the classic skins, but you also have these color reskins. You could change Kuma and Panda to these neon type colors. Now, this is not a customization thing. This is something that you could get in the shop for free. The fact that it is in the shop, I just wonder what's the difference. What's the difference from changing Kuma's color to something that's similar to this? So we'll have to see what makes it so special to where this needs to be highlighted on its own. But hey, the next thing they have is a Karate Kid collab. This is crazy because one, I know this franchise is very beloved. There was this point in time in Tekken 7 where people wanted a Karate Kid character. That moment came and went. But the fact that they're doing this collab, maybe that speaks to how viral that discussion have gotten. Now, the developers are putting a orange jacket into the game, like a hoodie, and then on the back is the movie poster. Now, here's where things start to get a little sour because that movie poster at the bottom of it says in theaters now or something like that, soon, whatever. I think it says the date. But the fact that they're putting a ad on the character, I mean, Street Fighter 4, I believe it was, got flack for doing the same thing. But then also, once again, they're overhauling the stage, that New York stage, with Karate Kid advertisements once more. Now, as for the character, we have Fahkumram. This was a surprise that really should not have surprised us. There was a lot of evidence in the game that told us he was going to show up, but I guess we kind of just feel like he didn't show up in season 2, so he wasn't going to show up. But surprise, surprise, he is here. They also confirmed that his trailer is happening on Combo Breaker May 25th. Now, I will make a future video where I go into detail on Fahkumram, but just some of the things that I'll say now is, for one, his trailer in Tekken 7 was the most viewed trailer ever. 5.4 million views. No character came close. I believe actually Geese had 3 million. Negan had about 3 million as well. And then also when you talk about his usage data, he was also the top 5 most played character in Tekken 7 since his launch, right? There's only a couple of characters who you can say that for. One is Armor King, who I think they should show at EVO. Armor King, Fahkumram, and Heihachi. Those are the only 3 DLCs that maintained top 5 usage after their release. Long after. Fahkumram was top 5 when Lydia came out. That's how popular he was. And that's why the developers are putting him in this game again, because they're trying to recapture that magic. But will they be able to? I don't know. We'll go more into details on that, but let's move on to the next topic, or topic relating to Fahkumram. The color. They told us that the color was a hint towards the character. In Tekken 7, Fahkumram's theme color was red. Now they flipped it to blue. So purple could be anyone. But then also it seems like maybe the reason they said blue is related to the character is because his shorts is blue, but I don't know. It's a weird thing there. Lastly, what I'll talk about is the EVO tournament itself. Knee is the winner, and he is a 4-time champion. Congrats to him. Amazing work. The way he pieced apart that Claudio, amazing. Because that Claudio was piecing apart everyone else. But then also, if I was to critique the event of EVO itself, I would say that they need to make it easier to find these tournaments. While I was streaming the 3 days, so many people showed up asking, where can they watch the main stream? If the people who want to watch can't find it, think about the people who would be willing to watch it if they knew it existed. You talk about 3-4 million copies sold. Those people don't even know that this happened. There's many other games games out there where you could go to the game itself and watch these tournaments, and I think that would alleviate all of these problems, but also open them to that casual market. And then also lastly, cut down on the downtime in between matches if possible. The developers said that the tournaments was such a big reason why Tekken 7 was successful, and this is why they overhauled Tekken 8 to be faster, more exciting to watch, etc. But then you watch a match, you get into the match, but then there's like a 15-minute break in between each match. They got to do something about that.